Hey, I'm Pastor Kyler. I'm the associate pastor at our Woodinville campus. This might look like you right now. You might be in the middle of one of those big home projects. Spring cleaning was a thing before quarantine, but right now, no matter what, it's just kind of a good time to get this sort of stuff done. I'm replacing our sink with a bigger sink, and that's as a thank you to my wife, who's been so awesome being home, working from home full time, but also she's been doing double duty with our daughter while I'm sometimes in at work at our build site on our property. And so I'm putting in this sink, and I'm trying to limit myself to only 2 trips to Lowe's and only 1 YouTube video. And I don't know about you though, every time that I walk into Lowe's or Home Depot or any of those places, it probably depends on the project, but every time I do, my blood pressure just rises and rises and rises, and I get frustrated, especially because with all these sorts of home projects, one small thing that you're trying to fix turns into a way bigger thing that you end up having to fix even more, and then it takes more time and it takes more money, and you get frustrated. And then maybe if you're like me, I'm reading the Bible while working on this, and maybe it's because those words that were angry that you thought nobody else heard, but Jesus heard them. So maybe you need to read the Bible today. But when I think of working on the house, when I think of doing all these different projects, I think of how sometimes we do just need a good attitude, and we need to be more like our Creator. In the Bible, it says that we were created in God's image, and the very first thing that God did is He created. He created us. He created the earth. He created the animals. He created everything. And sometimes we need to get creative, and we need to build things. We need to make things and build them with our hands. But I have a verse for you today about the home. In Hebrews chapter 3, verse 4, it says, "For every house is built by someone, but God is the builder of everything." Even while we're trying to do these big projects, some bigger than others, this one isn't that bad, but let's put it into perspective. Let's think about how we might be working on these small little things, but man, God is working on everything. He knows everything that you're dealing with. He knows that you're stressed out when you go to the hardware store. But it doesn't make me feel just small, it makes me feel loved, knowing that in every tiny, tedious moment of our lives, God is looking after us. God is there for us. God created us individually, and He knows us. Take heart in that today, knowing that God knows you in your strong times and your weak times, when you're doing a fun project or a not so fun project. God is looking after you, and He loves you.